what's going on, guys? Welcome to our daily show where we discuss everything going on that you need to know about here on a daily basis. In this video, I want to talk about the Social Security rates and the one for $4 a month rates to Social Security benefits, which some people are going to be getting. Also, we will be hearing from Senator Bernie Sanders talking about $1,400 stimulus checks and also about the windfall profits tax on gas and oil companies, which is something that the United Kingdom has already done. So right now, ExxonMobil oil and gas company records are nearly $20 billion in profits, record-breaking profits for them, which is back in 2021, they earned only $23 billion in the entire year. Now, they earned just under $20 billion in one quarter, which is just 3 months. Just to give you an idea of how much money, how much exorbitant profits these companies are making off of American workers, backs off of Social Security, retirements, people on disability, people that need gas or anything. Back then, with a $10 billion, the stockholders initially shared a repurchase program. So instead of investing the money to make the oil process refineries more efficient, they spent almost half the money to buy their stock shares. And the United Kingdom passed a windfall profit tax on oil and gas producers. This year, British lawmakers approved a 25% windfall tax on oil and gas producers, and they say it will raise almost $6 billion per year in 1 year. And it will have struggling people with soaring energy bills. The money goes back to the people, kind of like a stimulus check program to have them pay for their home energy heating and gas bills. So the United States is considering this now as well. I will let you hear from Bernie Sanders in a moment on it. The current Congress is in there until January. There doesn't tend to be a lot of people that get voted out. A few people get voted out, but whoever gets voted out has to leave in early January. Bernie Sanders said, Republicans are going around and inflation is a serious problem. It is on people who are hurting gas prices, food prices, drug prices, whatever it may be. What people don't tell you is what the causes of inflation. Or they want to blame Joe Biden. They want to blame Bernie Sanders for insulin inflation. Well, we have got to explain. Inflation is not just an American issue. In the United Kingdom, inflation is 10%, 2 points higher than it is in America. In Europe, it's 11%. We're at 8%. The causes of inflation or the pandemic and the breakdown of supply chain rates, prices, the causes of inflation or the terrible war, the Russian invasion of Ukraine and all that. But there is another cause of inflation which Republicans in a billion years will never talk about. And the major cause of inflation today, the reason why prices and gas in the grocery store are soaring, is because of corporate greed. Take a deep breath and think about the morality of the issue. We live in a moment, because of this pandemic, a lot of instability in the country and a lot of uncertainty. People are hurt. We have the war on Ukraine and the breakdown of supply chains. How can we have work? How can we lower prices in this country to make things more affordable? What they are saying, the guy from ExxonMobil is pretty honest about it. This is an opportunity to raise prices as high as we can. And what we say is not immoral, it's wrong. And that is why we are going to impose a windfall profits tax. The thing that causes inflation is a large amount of federal spending with the American Rescue Plan. And as the chairman of the Senate Budget Committee, I think that 2 years ago, we were a country without vaccines. Thousands of people every day were dying. People by the millions were losing their jobs. And what the President of the United States and what Congress did with that one Republican vote is what we said. Working people struggling with hunger in America is on the rise. When people are worried about being evicted from their apartments because again, afford to pay the rent. Yes, we will provide $1,400 for every man, woman, and millions of people. Yes, we are going to extend unemployment benefits. Working mom and dads were unable to provide within minutes, and we are going to provide a $300 a month tax credit. Alright, remember that there are about 33 to 35 states that have sent out stimulus tax or inflation relief tax, property tax, rebate tax, and have been lowering taxes this year. We've had a lot of federal programs. We've had 3 stimulus checks. We've had mortgage relief of $9.9 million rent assistance and utility assistance that started here on November the 1st and December the 1st. We have the student loan forgiveness program for over 40 million Americans, which is basically the next type of stimulus program. What might be coming after that, they've already talking about medical debt forgiveness, possible credit card or mortgage debt forgiveness. What might be next? I will keep you up to date here on our YouTube channel. Thanks for watching guys, and I will see you in the next video.